have been with the company for, 7 years now? Yeah, we started in 2016. I've been with the company for 7 years. And it has been transformative for me because not only am I able to make full-time income working from anywhere in the world that I want to be, I am also in my healthiest that I've ever been. I've lost weight. I've controlled some things I had going on with me, and just because we're getting proper nutrients through plant-based medicinal herbs and mushrooms from our company, our product line, it's been an amazing and exciting journey for me because I've been in the industry of network marketing for 10 years, and before Vida Divina, I was doing services. I was selling services, financial services to be specific. And just from me being so dormant in my daily activity, just sitting in the house, on the phone, on the computer, or in the office, I had gained so much weight after leaving my job. I was a correctional officer for 8.5 years, left there to be full-time in network marketing. After just 1 year of learning, developing new skills, I decided to go full-time. So with me just sitting, being dormant, I gained even more weight. So I left corrections as an unhealthy plus size, and then I gained more weight on top of that. So I got to my heaviest ever in that time frame. And so with me being diagnosed with PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome, my doctor told me in order to get that under control, I needed to either use the prescribed medication that he wanted to give me, which was birth control or metformin, which y'all know, I wanted to get pregnant eventually. I went to him because I said I want to be able to have a baby, and I want to get my body together because I know that what I'm going through would cause an issue when it's time for me to get pregnant. So I said, I don't want to take birth control. Lord knows what that would be doing to me. And metformin, I looked it up. I learned that metformin was used for diabetics. I'm like, I'm not a diabetic. So I'm like, I don't want the side effects of these prescriptions. So I decided not to go that route. I was like, well, let me just get on being healthy and trying to lose weight. And I had tried so many different things. At one point I was going like B12 shots. I tried, anything somebody threw at me and said, this could help you lose weight, I tried it. And I would lose some weight, but then I just didn't understand the lifestyle behind it. And so I would gain it back 2 times fold right after I would lose it. And so I never really lost weight and kept it off until Vida Divina came into my life. Because not only did the company bring to me supplements that supported the lifestyle I needed to have, but also gave me a food list that I could learn how to eat better. Because most of our problem is we think that eating less is eating better, but when you have a company that not only gives you the supplements to support you eating less and your metabolism and everything, they also provided me with a food list so I could know what I needed to eat to get proper nutrition. And so that totally did a 360 on my whole lifestyle. I ended up going full-time in Vida Divina just 1 year after getting started. I went full-time. Or, matter of fact, I think it was 2 years. 2 years after getting started, I went full-time. Like, full-time meaning I stopped selling the other services and decided to do Vida Divina full-time because I had lost 45 pounds. My skin just started looking healthier. My business was thriving, began to thrive in that season, I'll say. And so I decided to just go full-time and totally commit and focus on this. Because when you look at life, you could have the most successful person that you know. Think about the most successful person that you know, right? But when you think about them, you might look at them and think that they're a success because they're making a lot of money. But are they healthy? Do they look healthy? Do they have health habits? Are they working out? And most of the time, people who make a lot of money don't have time to pay attention to their health. And so I said, this is a win-win because I get to not only make those people my client, but I also get to put them on a path where they're making money. They already like making money, right? They're making money to focus on their health. So imagine, the healthier you get, the better you look, the more money you make. And that's what we have with this vehicle called Vida Divina. And that's why our mantra is live healthy, live wealthy, live free. So I'm going to go ahead to the next page and show you our CEO. Come on, computer. My son has been banging on my computer, and so I hope he didn't mess it up. Toddlers, I tell you. Our CEO, Armand Puyol, he is a documented 8-figure network marketer, and I knew him even before he started Vida Divina, and so I just feel like I had such an amazing relationship with him. He's like an uncle to me in business. And when I tell you, he's looked at as the guru of network marketing. If you have never heard of network marketing before, it is an industry, much like the security industry or the entertainment industry or the education industry. It's the industry, but the difference is it allows you to go into business for yourself but not by yourself. Someone asked me the other day, would I create my own products and start my own company? And I'm like, absolutely not, because I'm that kind of person that does not want the overhead expenses or the headache of the process of creating products. When it's not broke, why try to fix it? These products are amazing, so I know I need not to change it. Not to mention, I'm working in the industry with somebody known as the MLM guru who has created the #1 compensation plan and the #1 products in the entire health and wellness industry. Where companies are struggling to survive, we are thriving. We are actually on our 3rd warehouse and home office in the U.S. in just 6 years. So imagine the growth and the elevation that's happening in Vida Divina because the quality of what we offer through the masterminds of Armand Puyol and his wife. Our corporate office was our headquarters. It was founded in 2016 in Ontario, California. We shipped to over 50 different countries. Here is a glimpse of what it looks like, what it used to look like. I'll say that because we have a new office that actually is about to open up. And so it's going to be bigger, better, brighter, and at your fingertips. If you're local and you're in California, you can stop by. But guess what? If you're in any of the places you see on your screen, you can visit our offices that are located there as well. Plus, I just got word that we are about to have one in Nigeria. Okay, so you see Colombia, Costa Rica, Dominican Republic, Ecuador, El Salvador, Ghana, Mexico, Panama, Peru. Do you speak Spanish or do you know someone from these places? When I tell you that Vida Divina is changing lives, building bank accounts, changing belief levels, and helping people just live a better quality of life, it is something that, once you become a part of it, you eat it, think it, breathe it, sleep it, everything, just because of how it makes you feel to be associated with us as a company. Okay, like I said, we've had the #1 direct selling compensation plan, and we're classified as a AAA opportunity. Anytime you're thinking about doing any type of home-based business, the best way to protect yourself is to go on businessforhome.org and look at the credibility of the company. Like, how much money has the company made? How much has it paid out? How long has the company been around? What is the rating on the Better Business Bureau? And things like that. That way you can make sure that you are really locking arms with a good quality company. Now, Vida Divina is involved with these multi-billion-dollar industries: home-based business, health and wellness, weight loss, skincare and beauty, gourmet coffee and tea. As you see, these are billion and trillion-dollar industries. So you can literally pick your niche and get rich, okay? The foundation of our products is Reishi Chaga and cordyceps. Our CEO has a long-standing history with the overall health benefits of these 3 powerful mushrooms. I want you to screenshot this page so you can go and do your research. Go to Google, type in the benefits of Reishi, the benefits of Chaga, the benefits of cordyceps. That way you can see for yourself what people all over the world are already saying about these mushrooms and what these mushrooms have done for them. And then bells will go off in your mind. Oh my goodness, I need to tell this person, that person, this person, that person about these mushrooms. I mean, to me, it's like mushrooms is a part of my dialogue so much that when I meet people and they say they've never heard about reishi, I'm like, no way. Like, reishi itself is a really, really, really powerful mushroom. Okay, reishi is a herb that supports normal body functions, increases resistance to stress, and boosts your immune system. Okay, it has phytonutrients and antioxidants in the mushroom alone. So imagine if you're drinking your coffee, your tea, you're brushing your teeth, you're moisturizing your skin with something that has reishi mushroom in it, the amount of nutrients that your body gets from coming in contact with reishi in so many different ways. That's what you have here with Vida Divina. I mean, people ask me, like, how are you able to walk through parks now without sneezing or needing, your allergy medicine or tissue? Because anybody who knows me, well, have ever been around me before Vida Divina, knows that I couldn't even ride with my window down when it was allergy season because my day would be over. And now I don't have any allergy symptoms at all. And I know it's because I eat, drink, and literally bathe with reishi mushroom. Okay, so it's getting in me one way or the other. This is the mushroom that you definitely want to go to Google or PubMed.gov and look and see what people are saying about reishi mushroom. Okay? And so our CEO's wife, Dr. Esther Ramos, is the co-founder, lead formulator, and chief product officer. I like to say that she pairs the mushrooms with their soulmate mushroom. Okay, can you imagine the power? Listen to what I said. She pairs mushrooms with their soulmate mushrooms, meaning these mushrooms, this one does one thing, this one has been known to do something else. Let's put it together because that could work together to to be something amazing, right? And so, like, when you look at our essentials line, reishi mushroom is in all of our essentials, and it's only a glimpse right here, but what's missing is our reishi soap and our reishi toothpaste, and I love them. I absolutely love them. Those are two products of our essentials that I use every single day. And when I tell you that, the soap, the way that it cleans your skin, I particularly use it to wash my face, and I get a lot of compliments on my skin all the time. And then I follow it up with the liquid gold so that I can moisturize my skin and give it that, look of health that everybody is looking for. While people put on makeup because they're covering up blemishes, they're covering up, marks and scars. Why not use something that can help to heal and repair your skin and really, really not treat it, but give it the nutrients that it needs, okay? Now, our full line of premium supplements, we have something for everybody. Adam, if you need energy. Brain, if you need to stay focused, or if you are about to take a test, or maybe you have high stress levels, maybe you overthink, maybe you have I don't know, your job is stressful. Brain, okay? I use the Venus like a daily vitamin because I read the ingredients in the Venus, and I read how they support women's overall health. The Venus is designed to increase moisture, desire, and sensitivity when you're having bedroom activity. But like I said, there are a lot of ingredients in the Venus that have just been very supportive in my journey towards overcoming my PCOS symptoms. And so I started to use it like a daily vitamin. And my menstrual started coming every single month on time. When I lost the 45 pounds and I started eating better, I started working out and using that Venus. Yes, I lost the weight, but I also use that Venus like a daily vitamin. And so I contribute, my getting pregnant the first time I tried to me putting all that amazing nutrients in my body and allowing my body to do what it's supposed to do. Our bodies are supposed to be able to heal and protect themselves. Our body is supposed to do things naturally. And so when you find natural products that just aid in that goal, it's just so phenomenal. Then you have chaga, which is another great mushroom to make sure that you learn about. Cheat time, cordyceps, sleep illusions. I mean, listen, who would like to be able to age backwards? Type in the chat if you would like to be able to age backwards, like literally, and how you look, the cells in your body, and how your skin appears, and how your energy level is, and how you just operate. Who would like that? Now, we can't age backwards in physical years. I mean, that's obvious. But what about if you could be in your 50s and operating like you're still in your 20s or 30s, like Mr. Don Rogers? What if you could be in your 30s or 40s operating like you in your 20s, like Sir Christopher Thomas? What if you could be in your 30s and operating like you're in your 20s, like me, myself, and I? Okay, so I'm telling you, look into the things that fits what you want to focus on. With our weight support system, I love the life capsules because it literally wipes your appetite out. Like, you have to remind yourself to eat. And so I started to take the life capsules, and that's where the food list came in. And so if anybody is considering to take the life capsules as their appetite suppressant, ask for the food list with it. It gives you a whole list of food that gives you nothing but nutrients. If you eat only from that food list, you can eat as much as you want, and you'll still lose 5 to 7 pounds every single week, okay? When you are following that food list and taking these life capsules, and that's what happened for me. I was watching the scale go down 1 pound, 2 pound, 1 pound, 2 pound every single day, and I'm like, wow. I mean, I couldn't believe it. I'm doing something a little different this time in my weight loss. I actually have lost a lot of weight since I had my son, but in this time, I'm not looking at the pounds. I'm looking at building muscle, and so it's a different look for me this time. But that life is awesome. If you don't want to work out but you just want to see the scale go down, use the life and follow that food list. Now we have the Atom, like I said, it boosts your energy, but it also supports your metabolism. And then the cheat is great to take if you're going to have your cheat day or cheat weekend. You're going out to dinner on a Friday, you don't want to not have certain things. Take your cheat, so that way the bad carbs can be turned into a gel and be eliminated from your system within 4 to 6 hours, okay? Ignite and Sleep and Lose. Ignite helps with digestion. Sleep and Lose helps you sleep great at night and not be up snacking. It also has ingredients to help to support your metabolism, to increase your metabolism while you are sleeping at night. So yes, amazing weight control system that allows it to tailor to your lifestyle, the way you know that you can stick to it. Because at the end of the day, these products are to get you jump started. These products are to help you launch off your weight loss or your weight gain. And once you have that relationship with food and working out and just having the habits that you need to maintain it for a lifestyle, then you can use the products when you feel you need it, okay? When you need a reset, when you need protein, like the lean protein shake that you're looking at right here. If you want to gain healthy weight, let's say you're trying to build muscle, or you just want a meal replacement because you're busy, you don't eat 3 meals a day, or maybe maybe you just don't want to eat 3 meals a day. Maybe you don't have the appetite for it because you're using the life capsules. The lean meal replacement shake tastes amazing. Usually protein shakes taste like chalk. When I tell you this strawberry tastes like strawberry milk, the banana is my favorite. Then we have vanilla that tastes like cake. I've never had protein shakes that taste so great, and so I got my hands on this lean protein shake. And then it has a lot of nutrients in it, like a lot of fruits and vegetables actually in powder form mixed in with the protein powder. So you're getting a full amount of fruits and veggies and everything that you're supposed to consume on a daily basis right in this protein shake. And so, yeah, if you want to gain healthy weight, you can drink it with your meals, okay? Our extracts is literally the mushrooms in powder form. So let's say, they chop the mushroom off the tree, they break it down into powder, and then put it in these bottles. And so some people just don't like taking capsules or pills. You can get the pure powder right in these bottles, okay? And so screenshot this page. That way you can do your research on benefits of turkey tail, tremella, lion's mane, maitake, shiitake. Okay, you can cook with this powder. You can make teas with this powder. Speaking of which, I made me a nice cup of hot tea, and I believe I left it downstairs. I wanted to drink my tea while I was doing this call, because I like to drink a glass of our tea hot before I go to bed. Anyway, you can make your tea with this powder. You can get it any kind of way that you want to, without the taste, but with all the benefits. And so, yeah, I definitely think you should screenshot this page. That way you can do your research on these mushrooms, okay? And our reishi spool oil is like the most potent form of reishi that you can get your hands on, okay? The spool oil is the most potent form of reishi that you can get your hands on. So if you look up reishi mushroom and you say, wow, it's really great for XYZ based on the testimonies I'm seeing, and I need that like right now, then get your hands on this reishi spool oil, and that way you can begin to get the reishi at its most potent form. in collaboration with any other way that you're going to use it. Like our coffee, if you're a coffee drinker, okay, we have coffee and we have tea. You know, I believe that like out of 10 people, at least 8 of them drink coffee or tea every single day. Do y'all see why you can literally pick what you want to focus on? There are people who have become millionaires from selling coffee alone, but we have coffee, tea, supplements, skincare, and so much more. Okay, our Cafe Divina line has different flavors of coffee. Particularly, we sell a lot of the Tonkat Ali because men tend to love the Tonkat Ali, but they say that the taste of the Tonkat Ali itself is disgusting. And so they get excited when they actually taste our Tonkat Ali coffee because it tastes amazing. It has a rich coffee taste. It has cream already in it. And the Tonkat Ali, which is great for you to drink before you go to the gym or before you have some big room activity, okay? And then we have the Scalp Black and the Scalp Latte, which are infused with Garcinia Cambodia. So you're getting a fat burner with your coffee. And this one has a cream in it. Now, if you're somebody who says, I'm not a coffee drinker, but I do drink tea every day, but I can't drink detox tea on my way to work, here's the green tea and the black tea. So that way you can still get the reishi mushroom in your system, get your morning cup of tea, and start your day off the way that you're used to. Except this time, instead of just drinking regular green tea from the market, you're drinking green tea or black tea that has reishi mushroom in it. So you're getting those benefits that you would have Googled at this point or after the call in your tea. Okay? Now, with our detox tea, our Tay Divina detox tea, it is amazing. It has 12 different medicinal herbs and mushrooms. Each one serves a function in your body, cleans your blood, liver, kidneys, colon, intestine, gives you a full body reset, and really, really, really makes you feel lighter, you sleep better, you have more energy. Most people begin to see and feel a difference with the Tay Divina detox tea within the first 48 hours. Listen, if you're in the chat, type one thing that you have noticed since you've been drinking your Tay Divina detox tea. Because when I tell you that it's safe for anyone 6 months and older, so young or old, hot or cold, you can drink it any way you like. I had been given a Simba, my 2-year-old, the detox tea ever since he was about 6 months because, he was on formula at that time. I realized that he didn't use the bathroom for a couple of days. I said, oh no, you're not having them problems. So I gave him 1 ounce of the detox tea. He loaded up his pamper within 4 hours. And ever since then, that has been my go-to anytime I realize that he is not using the bathroom like he should be, like all of us should be. If we eat 3 times a day, we should be eliminating that from our body, old waste and toxins, at least 3 times a day. And so if you're not going to the bathroom, even just at least once a day, having a number 2 at least once a day, you definitely need to get your hands on this detox tea. Okay, I know that for sure when I go and I'm like eating bad stuff, right, and I feel myself feeling all bloated, I know all I have to do is drink a cup of this tea and I can get that up out of me. So just imagine just knowing that this is in your cabinet or in your refrigerator or in your purse to have your back. Okay, just imagine to know that this is like literally your sidekick for your lifestyle. You could look at it like that. Now, even if we did get paid to share this, I know that anybody who has used the products before still would, because we talk about things that we like. When someone does our hair nice, when we find a great store to shop from, a good movie that came out, when we like stuff, we share it anyway. And so why not, put yourself in a position to get the results you're already attempted to get or you need to get and get paid for doing so. Let me tell you, if you work this business like a business, then you will get paid even better than your job in most cases. But if you work it just like it's a hobby, I'll do it when I feel like it, don't really want to do it, then yeah, you're going to get paid like how you get paid when you do hobbies. You don't get paid, right? And so here's the disclaimer right here in front of you, just to say when you work hard, you get paid good. If you don't work hard, you don't show up to learn new skills and put them into action, then you can't expect to make as much money as the person that's actually working hard. Makes sense, right? Our CEO has created the 5 steps to success, which is really simple. Product on you, find people who want and need it, follow up with them, sort and duplicate. Let me tell you something. My first really huge business partner in this company, and she's still with us today, Antoinette, she's a Jade affiliate just like myself, and how we even got to work together, she saw my results. Because like I said in the beginning, right, when I started using the product, I started seeing the scale go down every day. So within, like, I'm going to say about 3 weeks of me using it, I realized, let me start taking pictures of the scale. So I started taking pictures of the scale every single morning and was posting it every day on Facebook and in groups, right? And so I'm posting how the scale is going down for me every single day. She saw me literally transform right before her eyes. And then she reached out and said, hey, I want to lose some weight. What you got? Let me get exactly what you're using. That's why it's important for you not only have product, but be using your own product, okay? And so I was able to sell her the combo of the Life, the Atom, and the Detox Tea. And so within the first week, she lost 9 pounds, and you could literally see it. She went from looking pregnant to not pregnant in the first week. And so from there, she had a whole bunch of family, friends, coaches asked her, what are you doing? I'm seeing it. How is this happening? What are you doing? And so she literally got started. That was the prospecting part, right? When I actually dropped the product off to her, I said, she said, I have a lot of people I'm going to refer to you if this works for me. I said, no. You can sell it to them when it works for you. So I left it at that. After she posted her before and after picture from that first week, it didn't take a month. It didn't take 2 months. It took 1 week for her belief level to skyrocket enough to post that picture, and she got hundreds of people asking, can I buy it, right? And so there, I showed her the plan. I invited her to a call much like this one. And then once she saw it and she saw what happened when she posted that before and after picture, this is the sorting part. She said, I'm in. So then she got started and then duplicated exactly what we just talked about. That is the 5 steps. Use the products, create your testimony, share your testimony, sell product to people who want the same type of testimony, follow up with them, invite them to a call like this, and duplicate over and over again. Okay? So, I mean, it's one thing that I love about our 5-step system is anybody can win. Anybody who has a desire to do so can win, as long as you are willing to do the work, you're willing to use the product, and you're willing to create the results for yourself. Okay? So let's talk about the 50-50-50 plan. With the 50% retail profit, you're going to make up to $30 for your retail sales, online or cash in hand, okay? Online is up to 20, cash in hand you can make up to 30 when you retail your product to your customers. Then with the 50% fast track bonus, you're going to earn anywhere from $60 to $600 for every new business partner that you get, okay? And so when someone gets started with you, depending on the package option they choose, you get 50% of the point value of that package option. Now this check match bonus, I don't know if anybody on here has ever trained anybody on their job. If you've ever trained somebody on your job before, type the number 1 in the chat. Okay, now I say that because people who have trained people before can do exceptionally well with this particular part. And even if you have not trained anybody, you can learn how to train people. What this check match bonus says is when you bring in your new business partner and you teach them the 5-step system, you plug them into the calls, you plug them into the groups, you help them to become successful. And when they begin to earn, let's say $1,000 in their binary pay every single month, you get 50%. So they get 1,000, you get 500. There's no cap on this, okay? There is no cap on how much you can earn through the check match bonus or how many people you can personally check match. I was a field training officer when I was a correctional officer, so I trained so many new officers that came through into the jail. And I wish I could have got a 50% check match bonus. Only thing I got for training them was thank you, did a good job. Okay? So what if you could be able to utilize the skill you already have as a trainer to learn how to get results here and then train other people on how to do it. But this time you get a 50% check match bonus when they are successful. And so that's amazing. That is very exciting. And that is one of the reasons why we had the #1 compensation plan. There are 12 ways that we earn money, but those 3 are literally the most tangible over the next 30 days. If you work the system that we have in place, if you get in and you start and you hit the ground running, then you can experience all 3 of those ones that we talked about. Retail profits. You can experience retail profits within the first 24, 48 hours. You can experience a fast track bonus within the first week too. You can experience a 50% check match within the first month, as long as you hit the ground running and really put in the work, okay? Now we have the Mercedes-Benz bonus. We have rewards trips, bonuses, rose, gold, pearl, diamond destination. So, all of that fancy stuff. But let me tell you something. It's nothing more rewarding than being able to pay your bills on time. It's nothing more rewarding than being able to go to a supermarket and buy whatever you want and not to check your account before you swipe your card. It's nothing more rewarding than being able to send your kids off to have a fun day at school with some extra money to take the field trip or buy some lunch or whatever without having to pinch it or find it or whatever through the house. That is the most rewarding, right? So, it's all nice and great to look at a car and say, I want to get a car, I want to take a trip. What about, I want to buy a house, I want to travel more, I want to create more memories with my family, I want to, pay off this debt. It's so many things you could do just with having additional income. The average millionaire has 7 streams of income. So how many do you have? And if you only have one, here's your opportunity to put our Vida Divina Visa in your wallet and add that as another stream of income, okay? And so it is just something that, imagine if you were able to create a life where you are the financer for your family. People coming to you to borrow money instead of you going to them because you put yourself in a position to help people get healthier. It's a win-win. You're not selling like trinkets or jewelry or anything like that will be here today, gone tomorrow. You're selling health and wellness, nutrition, lifestyle, a better quality of living. Like, that is something that everybody needs, and even if they don't know they need it right now, eventually it's going to come to them. Maybe right now their health isn't important, but it only takes one doctor's appointment for anybody's mindset to shift, that thing to click in their mind to say, I need to do something different, I need to do something that's going to help improve my situation, because I don't want to take medication for the rest of my life. Anybody else feel like that? Do you know somebody that feel like that? Who on here knows somebody that feel like that or they felt like that? Because, I'm telling you, it's wide open. Now, our phone app, you can use the free one or you can use the premium one, either or. It is designed for you to be able to send videos on demand, check your back office, send banners and flyers and things like that, product advertisements from the app. We have training call and overview calls, literally like about 6 days a week. We have the training call on Monday. We have the opportunity call Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And then we have a health training / opportunity call on Sundays. So literally 6 days a week. You can get with the person who invited you to this call so you can get the specific days and times for each call. And then our event, this is 2020, but we have one in 2023 in July coming up. And so you can get with the person that invited you so you can get information on that if you'd like to attend. Yes, guests can attend that event as well. And so at that event, that's where we're going to release new products, do company updates and the training right in California. We just had one in Jamaica, so people from all over the Caribbean came to Jamaica and we filled out the room. I know it had to be, a good, what was it, like 300 to 500 people in there? I really don't know. It was something like that though, and it was a lot of people and a lot of great energy and a lot of great love. So yeah, stand by for the next one that we're going to have in the Caribbean. Now, if you are looking at this and you say, you know what, I haven't really, I only used 1 pack of tea, not really sure how much I believe in this. I just want to see what happens. Then get the basic pack. That's a preferred customer package. That could go either way. You could start your business with that $135, or you could just be a preferred customer, get the products wholesale, and live your best life using the products at wholesale cost. With the 340, that's a business builder pack. You are a little bit more serious than that 135 person, or you just have the extra money, because I'm not going to say a 135 isn't serious. Maybe you just don't have it, right? But that 340 package says that I want to hit the ground running. I want to make a profit of $620 in this first week, because that is the profit after you put back that 340. So let's say if you have $500 in the bank right now for a bill that's about to come out in 2 weeks. You use 340 of that 500, because guess what? When you pay the bill, that money is gone. At least if you put that 340 to this business, then you can put that 340 back within a week or two and still have a profit of $620 to continue to use for your goals and dreams or more product. All right, and then when you look at the 680, it's the same way. Put that 680 back wherever you got it from. Your profit that you keep outside of that is $1,240. 1360, put that back. Your profit you keep is $2,480. Now this is you selling each packet of tea for $20, okay? And so with one pack make a gallon. 1 gallon lasts for 6 days. You drink 2 8-ounce cups a day. So yes, those people buying 1 pack of tea, they'll be happy. But guess what? They're gonna be even more happier when they start buying 6 and 8 and 10. I literally have customers that call me every other month to buy 10 to 15 packs every other month. Can you imagine that? They're regular customers that call me every other month, and they're not even preferred customers by way of the system. They prefer customers by way of me, but not even the system. So just imagine for you to build up to that, to have customers that call you every month or on a regular wanting this because it is so phenomenal. Okay, so if you're, asking yourself, will this work for me? Is it simple? Can I do it? And you're saying, yeah, I can, then go ahead and get started. I mean, it is as simple as you using the product to get the results that you want, whatever that may be, and you sharing your testimony with people, allowing them the opportunity to use the product, and they create testimonies that you then either allow them to share to make money, or you share their testimony and make money from their testimony, okay? And so, I mean, it's just as simple as that. It's helping people get the results that they already want or need, that they already thinking about, they're already praying for. You're just putting yourself in a position to be able to earn money by sharing this opportunity and helping people get closer to their goals in a shorter amount of time than they would normally. Yes, the prices are in U.S., but whoever invited you can definitely translate the prices to your currency right away. As soon as the call ends, you can get with them and they can be able to break it down for you in your currency out, because there's so many, different types of currencies on here. I just go ahead and stick to the basic of the U.S. dollar, as the presentation says. So I want to thank you all for your time. I want to thank you all for your participation in the chat, for your feedback, for your comments, for your testimonies, and anything else that you did, your love, your greetings, your hellos. And I just want to say that when you make a decision tonight, I want you to think about what's best for your family, what's best for your future. I mean, I didn't even have a passport before I got started with Vida Divina. I never traveled outside the United States before I got started with Vida Divina. And now, because of Vida Divina, not only did I start traveling out of the United States, I've been to many places multiple times. Like Dubai is some people's dream trip, and I've been there twice. Jamaica is some people's dream trip, and I practically lived there over the last almost 3 years. And so, it's just opened up a whole new life for me, a whole new world for me, being a part of this company, because I've met some amazingly great people who I feel like are honestly just family to me, my brothers and sisters in business, my aunts and uncles here in this business, just through putting myself in a position to be a vessel. Like, I feel like, God put this message inside of us. He put this in front of us so that we can be able to help people who are praying for these solutions. And when we allow ourselves to be used to that magnitude, not only are we blessing them, but we're blessing anything that we foresee that we want to do. So there's nothing that you can't do. There is no way that you can't be successful as long as you choose to be committed, do the right things, and let God know what you want and need in this journey, and allow Him the space and allow Him the opportunity to provide it for you. But if you say no, and you're feeling like you should be doing this, but you say no, not only are you denying your family and friends around you the opportunity to get healthier through you, but you're denying, whatever God or however you believe, that opportunity to bless you with the overflow that's in front of you, because the more you help people, the more you get the help, right? The more you help other people get what they need, the more you get what you need. So can you imagine that a lot of people stay in your name in 6 months because you help them to have a better quality health through Vida Divina, or a better quality of life, or be able to pay off the bills, buy some houses, and travel more because you said yes tonight? So go ahead and get back to the person who invited you to this call. Get your questions answered, get your package, and get started. Give yourself 90 days, just like a job would. When you start a new job, they look at you for 90 days and say, do we want to keep them? Can this person do the work that they are supposed to do? Are they really effective in a position? What if you did that for the business? What if you said, over the next 90 days, let me see if I accomplish my goals in myself, with my health and my finances, or my body and my weight and my skin, and then decide, do I want to continue to do it based on that? Not promise you. If you did that, you will never see life the same way that you've seen it as of yesterday, if you make that decision tonight. All right? Well, have a great night, everybody. This call is officially over. I will see y'all on the morning call tomorrow for our morning motivation call. Make sure you set your alarm right now as soon as we hang up to be on the morning motivation call at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7:30 in Jamaica, 8:30 in Anguilla. I know that much. I don't know everybody's time zone, but set your alarm and make sure you get on that call, because we be giving some powerful nuggets on that call, and just to help have the shift of mindset so that you can be able to be equipped mentally to be successful, to thrive, and to live your best life. That is all it is about, helping you stay focused, helping you stay positive, and helping you to have the tools in your mind that you need to be successful. So make sure you set the alarm and start getting going every single call, Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And even if you're a guest, join us on the line. You could be fed just the same. All right? The message is definitely something that each and every message can be utilized in all areas of life. All right? Have a great night, everybody. This call is officially over. I love y'all.